In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to post a podcast episode on Squarespace. First, sign into your Squarespace account and land on your account dashboard. From there, head into the main dashboard so you can access your sites. Choose the site where your podcast will live, then select Go to Website to open the site editor. In the left-hand navigation, click Website to reveal the site tools, and then Open Pages. Pick the page where you want your podcast player to appear. This could be a dedicated podcast page or a blog-style page you already use for episodes. Once you're on the right page, click Edit so you can add content to the layout. With the page in editing mode, hover where you want the audio player to sit and click Add Block. You'll see the block library. Open the display category to narrow things down and choose the audio block. Drag the audio block into the exact spot you want and drop it into the layout. Don't worry, you can always move it later. After it's placed, click the block to open its settings. If the settings panel isn't open yet, click Edit on the block to bring it up. Inside the audio block settings, switch to the Embed option. Then open the Podcasting section. This is where you'll structure the details that podcast apps and your audience see. Start by entering your episode title. Keep it clear and searchable. Add a subtitle if you use one. This is great for a short hook or guest name. In the summary field, write a brief description of what listeners will learn or hear in this episode. If you use keywords for discoverability, this is a good place to include them naturally. Next, add any episode notes. These are your show notes, timestamps, links you mention, guest bios, or calls to action. They help listeners follow along and give extra context without cluttering your page. Keeping your notes consistent across episodes also helps your archive look tidy and professional. Now set the metadata that keeps your feed organized. Choose an episode type, like full episode, trailer, or bonus, depending on what you're publishing. Enter the season number if you organize content by seasons. Add the episode number. Be consistent with padding or formatting across your series. Fill in the episode duration in hours, minutes, and seconds so players can display it properly. If the episode contains explicit content, mark it accordingly to stay compliant with podcast platform policies. If you use a podcast analytics or tracking service, paste the podcast analytics URL here so your stats are captured accurately. These fields ensure your audio appears correctly in players and, if you syndicate, across podcast directories that read your feed. Return to the Embed tab within the audio block when you're ready to attach the actual audio. Click to add an audio track, choose your MP3 file, and upload it. Give the upload a moment to process. For best results, use a final, compressed MP3 with consistent loudness across episodes. Keeping file names organized by season and episode can also save time later. When everything looks good, your title, notes, metadata, and audio file, click Save on the block and then exit the page editor to lock in your changes. Back on the live preview of the page, click the audio block and test the player. You should see your title, any visible details you added, and a working play button. If you need to adjust placement, wording, or metadata, re-enter Edit on the page and tweak the block as needed. That's it. You've added an audio block, configured the podcasting fields, embedded your MP3, saved your work, and verified the player on your page. Repeat this same flow for each new episode to keep your podcast section consistent and easy to navigate. Thanks for watching, and happy publishing.